I'm David Sun. I'm the owner of this residence, and I live here with my wife, our son, and our dog. I'm originally from California, but I came to Tokyo 6 years ago.
I'm Motoki Yasuhara, an architect and associate professor at the University of Tokyo.
I greatly enjoy living in the city. As a young person, a place this central in the city is perhaps otherwise not affordable. I suppose I was quite fortunate to find this lot, but also to have the help of Yasuhara-san.
This house is a three-story building. The total floor area is approximately 50 square meters.
Currently, as our son is still young, we rent out the first floor to a dance instructor who uses it as a dance studio. My family and I live only on the second and third floor, which approximates 30 square meters.
Finally, we are now shipping from Europe. Our hardcover book showcases 30 of the best small homes from around the world to inspire you. Use this code to get 15% off your purchase. Link in description.
This house is in Meguro Ward, which is a very popular residential area close to central Tokyo.
The site is a short walk away from the Meguro River, which is perhaps most famous for the cherry blossom trees that line it every spring.
The exterior appearance of this house is just a staircase. This is a very mysterious facade.
Behind the staircase, you can get a glimpse of two doors. The one on the lower level is the door to the rental property, and the second level door is the entrance to my home.
The shape of the site is like a flagpole, and there are many lots like this in the center of Tokyo. Because land prices are very high lots, often divided into the smaller lots. So this kind of oddly shaped lots are generated in Tokyo. As you enter from the second floor, there is an entrance hall. We designed this space, also the study space for him.
The first thing you see is the shoe cabinet. Next to that is a modular shelf system which extends parallel to the shoe cabinet all the way until the kitchen. I've mounted two large monitors here that swivel out in case I need to do work from home. I enjoy cooking a lot, and if it was possible, I definitely wanted a professional grade kitchen.
We were able to set on the professional gas stove and the sink and range hood. And I think this maybe unbalanced combination of the big kitchen and the small space is really important character for this house. So we put the washing machine under the counter, and because we cannot find any places to put the washing machine. The counter is made of lauan plywood, which is the same with the finishing of the wall.
The shelving most close to the kitchen is supported by 3 pillars instead of 2, and the primary reason for this is to store my gelato machine, which weighs about 50 kilograms. And sitting next to that is a microwave. Below the shelves is a kitchen wagon that can be drawn out to add more counter space or to serve as a table as necessary.
In the living space, the high ceiling concrete slab has an opening in it, which lets in natural light. We finished the wall with the silver painted plywood, which reflects the natural sunlight.
Originally, I hadn't planned on there being any indoor staircase in the first place. I was quite content with a rope ladder, but they presented this idea of a shelf staircase that ended up being quite useful for storage.
Next to the staircase, we put the toilet.
Inside the toilet, there's a small window which lets in light and air. Between the toilet and the staircase is also a small closet which holds most of our clothes.
The third floor is a minimal bedroom and a shower room, and also the loft space.
Because I cook often, I didn't want any kitchen smells to come into the bedroom, but at the same time I didn't want to seal it off from the light. Hence we chose glass as a material to prevent some unwanted intrusion.
We made this bedroom as a platform slightly above the shower room floor, and we made the kind of gap which conveys the natural sunlight to the lower floor. This sleeping platform is made of cherry, and we choose this because it's really comfortable to sleep on.
It's also slightly raised from the walkway to it, which means that getting up in the morning is actually quite like getting out of a bed.
We designed the custom shower room. This is also the window for this bedroom, so we made the wall white to reflect the natural sunlight. We designed this sink counter with a rounded shape to make it easier to go into the shower room. We designed the ladder to climb up to the loft space. Here he could climb up and read the books or have a meditation.
The skylight also opens for additional ventilation.
Next to the sleeping platform, there is a sliding door. We make this outdoor bath and hangar space all together as a transition space between garden and bedroom.
I was influenced by my trips throughout Japan, where I have stayed at traditional onsen. As far as privacy goes, plants are strategically planted.
I think ordinary Japanese people concerned about this kind of privacy, but he's a little bit different than the ordinary Japanese.
Although it looks like the ground is just dirt, there's actually a complicated interlocking fiber system here that's used to lighten the entire structure.
It's very rare to have a garden in the middle of Tokyo.
Although a tremendous amount of work and planning went into designing this small space, we also wanted to leave as much as possible for the post-construction period, because knowing what is useful is only something that's doable after we start living here.
I think it is difficult for young generations to get property of sufficient size in the center of Tokyo, but such a small or unique shaped one is affordable.
I look forward to seeing my family and my garden plants grow in this space.
Thanks for watching, and if you're an architect or designer with a project we could feature, please share it with us at nevertoosmall.com/submissions.